come in. Oh, there's my favorite golden boy. How you been? How you doing? Good, good. Take a seat. I have a few things to talk to you about, but so far I've been impressed. We've seen each other every few months, and I've kept on track with you and my other clients, but you are my best client, and you know that. You're my golden boy. Anyways, take a seat. So, you've been a professional for about 2.5 seasons, and I just want to say congratulations. After college career, that is pretty good. You've done more than other players have in their collegiate career, and I'm proud of you. But there is one thing we have to talk about. It's your future. So, I made a little compilation of your career so far, and I want you to tell me about it. Or I'm going to talk to you about it and tell you what I feel and what we could do going forward. So, I'll play the slideshow. So here we are making our player. June 23rd is actually the date the channel was created. No, it was the date where I uploaded my first ever video, I believe. See, we could just tell our player model. We're gonna do hypnosis as a goal celebration because it just makes sense since I'm trying to put you guys to sleep or calm you down, The player looks good. Of course, my favorite team is Barcelona, but here we are going to the MLS. A lot of good choices. Inter Miami looked good, but it looked too easy. So instead, I ended up opting for NYCFC. Playing out of position, but yeah. We are our first training session, getting to know the squad, the team, my teammates for the next few seasons. Here we are making our debut against Charlotte FC in the Eastern Conference. Here they are actually getting a last minute goal, which really sucked. Our first ever professional goal against the current supporter shield holders. It's FC Cincinnati. A pretty nice goal, to say the least. Well, I think this is our second goal. I don't know, I forgot the footage for the first one. Here we are with the first assist to Hannes Wolf, the Austrian ex-Austrian Bundesliga player. I don't remember where he's originally played. Here we are making our debut for the USMNT against Germany. Pretty nice. We had a failed end of season, so we got sent out to South Korea for 2 matches. Here we are in the semi-final of the Open Cup, scoring a screamer against the Philadelphia Union in extra time. Or this was quarterfinals. I can't remember. I believe this was the quarterfinals. And boom, look at that rocket. Rocket of a shot. Amazing, to say the least. It was OP last year in FIFA, so I was like, you know what? Let me try it again this time. It's a Travella. There you go. That's the foot Travella. I don't know what the difference is. I forgot. Penalty scored against Minnesota United. I believe this was the semi-final. I'm not too sure. Of course, and here we are picking up the trophy, our first ever career trophy. Everyone's celebrating, of course, the regular celebrations, a wonderful achievement, and in real life they will qualify for the CONCACAF Champions Cup, but it doesn't exist in the game. Here we are, trophy celebration, pretty stellar, if it's to say the least, pretty nice. Here we are making our debut for Argentinian juniors in la Primera División de Argentina. Look at that killer stash. I'm not gonna move the stash. And here we are getting our first start as a professional. Well, it's first start for Argentinian juniors. Look at our guy, looking at the team sheet. I'll walk into it. Of course, the cinematic is all the same. You see our teammate looking at it. And, yeah. You're walking up to it. And look at that ASMR 99. Yes, go. Our teammate fist bumping us. Fist bumping. There you go. My bad. Hypnosis. You finally see the celebration against Everton, the Chilean team. Yeah, golazo. See, interesting, right? I'm proud. What can I say? But you did not make the World Cup, and that is where I am trying to give you a path now. At the end of the season, of course, you were playing for Argentina's juniors. The reason you're there, well, let's get to it. Let's get to it after. Okay. Obviously, you signed for NYCFC. You are New York born and raised. The Red Bulls were in contact, but you were born in the 5 boroughs. Why would I send you to the Red Bulls in New Jersey, into East Rutherford? Why would I send you to the old Metro Stars? You're blue through and through. You played for community colleges and big colleges here, D1, D2, D3 here. You're born. Literally, you're meant to be an NYCFC player. That's why I signed you. That's why I pulled some strings. Sorry, the stress has been getting to me. But okay, you start off at NYCFC as a central midfielder, which is a good position. You played CM. You played in the midfield since high school, where you've been good. The only problem is that I knew you were setting into a team where you had to fight Santi Rodriguez for a spot, but you were played out of position for so long. I know that affected your game. So your first season, you didn't do too bad. You came off the bench literally all the time. I believe you were maybe starting once, I believe. I don't really know. But first season was, listen, it was a disaster. Your 2 seasons there were a disaster from the club, and that's the club's problem itself. You had good stats across the board. Statistics. You've had a few goals. You had a few assists. Sorry, my lisp is acting up. But listen, solid first season from you. Where is my pen? I have a few other notes for you. Second season, of course, you didn't perform how they wanted, and they sent you on loan to Korea for a month to get some regular game time. And then, you trained with their team for 2 seasons. A month. You played 2 games. You made your debut in the K-League. Then they recalled you from loan. And as your agent, I told them, don't leave them. Leave them at least 6 months in. But no, they wanted to recall you because they were in need of you. In need. So, fast forward to the summer. I'm telling you to leave. I wanted you to leave very badly. I pushed for moves everywhere, but you weren't playing. You had a fight with the board. I had a fight with the board. You had a fight with the manager. So, meaning, you didn't play for about 2 months, and then you locked in when the US Open Cup came, knowing that it could be your only title and your only chance out of there. Smart move. So, you win the Open Cup. So I want to say congratulations on that. Basically, just telling you that. If I don't understand something, you tell me. I wanted to send you to Europe immediately after a decent season like that to keep some momentum. I did not want you to stay in the MLS. If you did, I could have suggested any other team, but you didn't want to. Argentina Juniors was a really good move, in my opinion. Of course, for NYCFC, you won the Open Cup. Great. I wanted to send you to Europe, but Argentina's Juniors was interested in you, and you could have went to Austria. You could have went to another team in the MLS. You could have went to Spain, but I felt like the best place for you to go was Argentina. Your Argentinian heritage equals a passport, so you don't use a foreign spot, AK meaning they're not gonna just be obligated you to play 15 minutes. No, you're gonna be a starter, and you were an instant starter, and you know that. Your time in Korea, you trained there, you won a title with NYCFC. Great. Argentina's Juniors, I sent you there because of the vast and rich history. They had players such as Sergio Batista, Diego Armando Maradona, Juan Roman Riquelme. Who else can I just name at the top of my head? Wait. Sorry, I had it written down, but listen, and they've won a Copa America, Copa Libertadores. They've won a few league titles, and I know that's what you wanted to. You wanted to win, of course, like any other player. That's normal. Now the team is weak. They have you and 34 other players are strong contenders to leave at the end of the season, and I suggest you do. Why? I want you to have a better future, and I want you to have a World Cup spot. You played for the national team 4 times. You made your debut against Germany. What more do you want? It's literally there for you. You might think I'm being hard on you. Listen, I'm not in it for the money. I want to see you succeed. There's other players that would love to have your opportunities, and they're still stuck in lower leagues. But we could change it around. So, in your career, at the beginning of the season, you had 37 appearances. Whoa. Played 2 games in the K-League. You went back to NYCFC. You dominated. You won the U.S. Open Cup. And now you're at Argentina Juniors. Why are you at Argentina Juniors? Because I knew it was going to be the best bet for you. If I can... My apologies for that. So Argentina Juniors, why did I send you here? Listen, my original plan was to send you to Europe, and you had offers from Rayo Vallecano in Spain. You could have went to Serie B in Italy. You could have went to League One in England. You had a few offers, and you also had an offer from Inter Miami. And I know that would have been really nice for you, as Messi's your idol, and you have played against him. But honestly, I sent you Argentina Juniors because they were interested. They've had some cracking players over the years, such as Juan Román Riquelme, Diego Armando Maradona, Sergio Batista, Juan Pablo Sorin. Good players. They've won a Copa Libertadores. They've won a few titles, the first division titles. So you know they're made to compete. And I know that's what you want. Of course, since you're knocked out of the Sudamericana and you did not make the World Cup, we have to update your plan, because I want you on the plane back to the U.S. in 2026. No wait. If this doesn't wait. Oops, I just made an error. Oops. To plane to Spain, Morocco, and Qatar. Apologies. To make the plane, no matter what. Damn, yeah. To make that trip at least. So, before you went to Argentina's Juniors, at the end of last season, you had 37 appearances, 3 goals, 5 assists, and you made your debut with the U.S. The teams were interested were Boca Juniors, Ipswich, LA Galaxy, Inter Miami, Rayo Vallecano, the Austrian team. And now... Apologies for that. Give me 1 second. I had it. Now, as we're speaking, it is the summer after the World Cup. Italy just won the World Cup. Or was it Germany? I can't really remember. That doesn't really matter because it doesn't affect you. You have 91 appearances. 14 national teams appearances against Ghana, the Netherlands, Germany, and I think I believe it was Egypt. Or Nigeria. It was Nigeria. I'm sorry. I should be better than this, but that's apologies on me. You have no World Cup spot, but you have been called up, and you've just been called up back to the U.S. squad. You know, right now in your career, you have 13 assists and 13 goals, 13, and your number is 99. Your lucky number is 13. So what can we do to send you on that plane to Spain, Morocco, and Portugal? Well, one, I would prefer you. Listen, you have another 4 years to get there. So I mean, 1 to 2 to 3 clubs, because because you're not gonna stay at a club. I can tell you are, and you're not gonna stay at a club. So this is my trajectory for you. You go to a bigger team where they can actually win titles, a title or two, stay there, and the next season, the season after, you go to Europe. So my plan was, well, we could talk about the beginning plan and then the end team plan. Okay, first team to really still want you is Boca Juniors. They just won the title. They are competing for Libertadores every single season. You have been knocked out of Sudamericana. I feel like it'll be a perfect opportunity for you. Boca's winning. Boca, you live in Buenos Aires already. You might as well. Other teams that you could possibly go to. Of course, I know you could learn from him. Ipswich Town. You can go to Ipswich Town. They catapult up and down the league title. They go to the Prem, they're in the championship, back to the Prem, back to the championship. But you're going to be learning a lot from their number 10, Connor Chaplin. This is what I get for paying low rent. You hear that outside? Low rent. And you can be a starter, you can go on loan. More context in England. You hear that? I can't really do much about that. Another team that I feel like you would easily get a start at if you want to. I don't suggest it. Go to LA Galaxy. They're known for their winning ways. You'll be back in the MLS. You'll go to sunny LA, Los Angeles. Yeah. Do I recommend it? No. Good money? Yes. That's up to you. I know you're not really big on the money. You want to play where you want to play. After your collegiate career, you've had scholarships. You've lost them. You gained them. You know what it means to be financially well off, or what it looks like, and you're doing good for yourself right now. This is what I get for being low rent, man. Apologies for that. Or you could go back to Inter Miami, but the big thing is, I believe in the next season, all the big players are going to retire. Jordi Alba, Luis Suarez is already out the door. Lionel Messi is ending his career soon. And Sergio Busquets is long gone. I would recommend it. If you're playing under Tata, I believe it's still there. There's rumors he'll be kicked out, but I don't know. You know they know how to compete. But, and then obviously after is Fiorentina. Fiorentina, of course, big Argentinian players such as Gabriel Batistuta, Nicolas Gonzalez currently. They know what it is to look at the Argentinian league and pick players out. That's also a reason I sent you, because you'll be scouted a lot easier because you're playing Copa Sudamericana and or Libertadores. And if you have a good league run, they'll look at you too. That's up to you. But the bigger teams I want you to go to, obviously, are Barca, Madrid, Atleti. I would prefer for you to go to Atleti just to get some game time. But you play as a cam right now, as a central attacking midfielder, as a number 10. Cholo Simeone is still there, and I would not suggest it unless you want to change it to a straight up central midfielder. Stay holding 4-4-2, or you want to play a number 9, number 10, false 9. Up to you. But Spain, I would still want. Yeah, you might even go to Madrid. I know you're a Barca fan, but you might go to Madrid just because he can play at cam. But in Italy, we're not going to talk about England yet. I feel like Italy would be such a good move for you. And there are 3 teams that I feel like you should get to at least in 2 to 3 seasons for you to actually cement your spot in the World Cup. Have to be Inter Milan. Just won the Scudetto in real life in 2024. Competing every single year in the Champions League. Striking. You'll be an assist leader with Lautaro Martinez leading the lines. I feel like that'll be a good move for you. Next, a little bit lower tier, but still class nonetheless. Playing Conference League and Europa League each season. Roma. Of course, Paulo Dybala left his mark there. as a number 10. Beautiful. Francesco Totti. So many big players, so many big number 10s have gone through the club, have played at the club. And Daniele Rossi, I feel like you will excel. And of course, sorry for the garbage can, by the way. I'm telling you, when you are playing in Europe, I will be out of here. I'll be making more rent, enough for more rent. Next, not least, Juventus. I feel like the Bianconeri will be your best choice, no matter what. Any other teams I could realistically say? Arsenal, United, City. But I feel like Juve, Inter, AC Milan, or Roma should be your best choice in at least 3 seasons. Because you'll be playing Europe every single season, hopefully. And, yeah, you guys get to pick. You in real life can pick right now what to play. So, yeah, you know what you gotta do. Go back on the pitch. You have to finish out the season strong, and we'll talk about we'll talk about what people want at the end of the season. I still say you go to Boca, but that's up to you. Okay, hi guys, Kevin in real life here. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you really enjoyed something different, trying to make it a little bit more interactive. That's why when I put the poll, I said, oh, put names for it to be more interactive. But I'm limited on Xbox. I still have the console version, so I'm super limited in what I could do and check on different players. But for next EAFC, I would love to have at least 5, 10 different players. Hopefully they have more leagues, and I'll send them out as like an MLS draft. We can have like a draft episode, an ASMR version, and then we can trajectorize their career every 2-3 seasons. And I feel like that'll be really cool, in my opinion. So thanks for you guys being on the poll. What was I gonna say? Sorry for the bad footage. It's because my phone kept running out of storage because I was recording the other videos I recorded this morning, but they were one with the fan, so it already made a lot of noise, and second, my phone kept running out of storage, so I couldn't even upload it or update or edit it. I know I haven't been making many videos, but I've been recording this. I'm waiting 1 to 2 weeks to see what the results in. Personally, I would love for our player to go to Boca, and then maybe Fiorentina or Inter, and then maybe Barca or something by the 4th season, because I kind of want to play something out like this, and I feel like it's fun for me because I get to actually record clips and edit it. Because you guys are gonna see the little slideshow. I'll try to make it as short as possible, but of course overlap my voice around it. I've been AFK. I have a few videos trying to come out. That's it. Summer's here, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Something different. I hope you stay for possibly the Roleplay Season 3. I'm doing this until I finish out the career mode. And then this player is going to be retired. Or we can start him up next season. But yeah. Just let me know what trajectory you guys would prefer. Or give me a team you guys would like. And then another team you would like. Let's say I don't know, what's a random team? I don't know, Montpellier and then Real Madrid, something like that, like a path like that. But well, for me it would be Boca than Barca, honestly. But it is what it is. So thank you guys for watching the poll. Thank you so much for the support so far. I know I'm an AFK, but the summer's here and time to crank out the videos in this scorching heat, aka I think you can tell I'm sweating. So click here and here if you like to check out my other videos. Thank you so much. Subscribe right here, or here, I don't know where to put it. Good night, sleep tight, don't let the little bed bugs bite, and it's been Kev, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.